What's up, guys? APTV correspondent Stevie James here at Rock on the Range, joined by Claudio of Coheed and Cambria. How are you, good sir?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing extremely well. Very nice to be sitting down with you. Appreciate you taking the time. So you haven't played yet today, but I was just talking to you how I saw you a couple months ago in Cleveland, playing in front of a sold-out theater, a couple thousand people. You've been doing this at a high level for a long time. You've played a lot of massive crowds. When you're walking out there, do you still feel those nerves? Do you feel excitement? What goes through your head as you take those first steps on the stage?
You know, most of the time when it's in a Coheed, like, proper show situation, I don't feel nerves because, you know, the crowd is welcoming. They're there for us. We're there for them. It's really in festival situations where I get kind of nervous because, you know, we're not playing to our crowd most of the time, so we're really there to try to win fans over. It just feels like a foreign situation to me,
sure.
Especially since we've been out on the road, like, you know, headlining our own, you know, tour. So that's usually when I feel the nerves. It's a festival right now.
Yeah, right now as we speak. So aside from those nerves, what's like the big difference between obviously the crowd fan base and all that stuff, but the difference between playing in front of your crowd and coming out to a festival, besides those nerves when you're first stepping on, is there anything performance-wise that you kind of do differently that you wouldn't do at one of your own shows or vice versa?
Well, usually the sets are smaller because the time allotted
Sure.
for the show is a bit smaller. But no, not really. I mean, we just try to do what we do in hopes to reach as much of an audience as possible. Yeah, that's about it.
I respect it. One thing that stands about your music is you're always kind of pushing boundaries and trying new things, and it's really refreshing. Like every time there's something new, like you don't really know what to expect, but it's very Coheed. You know what I mean? When you're sitting down to write something, do you sit down and think we have to make this different, or is it something that kind of flows out naturally?
Yeah, I mean, it's really whatever the emotion is sort of constructing. You know, for me, I don't sit down with music and I go, I need to do this. You know, there's never a premeditated sort of idea. Sure, there is a concept that gets involved, but usually the emotions sort of dictate what that is musically, what that story is going to become in the counterpart portion of what we do. So for the most part, it's really just how I feel that, you know, really sort of designs the song.
What comes first, the kind of the storyline or the music, or kind of both at the same time? Or does it change? Or
yeah, it's a little bit of both. It all depends. Like sometimes I'll have an idea of where the story's supposed to go because it's part within the overall mythos, but I'll utilize my experience and emotions to sort of construct bridges between point A and B. Usually they kind of work hand in hand. You know, a lot of my personal life goes into these characters, into the exposition of the stories, and you know, and I just try to make them fantastic when it comes time to actually penning them for the comic books.
I'd say you're doing a pretty solid job at that.
Oh, well, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
So, back to the world of Coheed. What's 2017 got in store? What can all the fans look forward to?
Well, right now we're just finishing up Never Ender. It's like the 12-year anniversary of our third record, Good Apollo, on Burning Star 4. And right now we're releasing the comic book component to that record. It's a 12-issue maxi series. It's actually issue 3 comes out next month. So that's like kind of happening while we're going to start recording and writing the next record.
Excellent. So, that's music to my ears. That's the right answer.
All right.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us today.
You got it.
Looking forward to all the comics that come out. Can't wait to hear new music, of course, as always. Coheed and Cambria in the house. I'm Stevie James for APTV at Rock on the Range. Thanks for watching, guys.